Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Here with my bi-weekly wax empties and first melts. It's a thing now, 2 weeks. It's just the frequency we're on. So I guess I'll be filming these every 2 weeks going forwards. Just seems to be what works for me at the moment. That said, I kind of wish I had filmed last weekend because there is a bit more here than I'm kind of in the mood to go through, but we're here, so let's do it. So empties first, so the wax melts that I finished. First up I have Super Tarts Nebula. So this is Lavender Martini and Sandalwood. This one never really does a huge amount for me. It's okay. Super Tarts Lavender, just not my favourite. I mean, I'm not a big lavender fan anyway, but I don't mind the sandalwood notes, but yeah, it's just okay. I don't really remember it that much, so I don't know how well it performed. Like, not something I would get again. Super Tarts Poppins. So this is Soft Laundry, Orange, Pear, Jasmine, Chiffon Musk, and Vanilla Orchid. I've been up and down with this one, I'll be honest. There have been times I've melted it and I've really liked it. It's just been a really pretty... It is a soft scent, but not in terms of throw. Just it has a softness to it. But sometimes, and I'd say particularly on the last melt, kind of the laundry and the musky notes just got a little bit too much for me. So yeah, I still like the sort of the florals and the pear and stuff like that, like the soft kind of fruitiness in there. But yeah, sometimes just the laundry is a little bit too laundry. So not too bad, but not something I'd get again. I did a combo of K Bonfire Bliss. So that's dried leaves, smoky woods, toasted mallow, sweet vanilla. I blended it with Beach Nights, which is toasted mallow, sea salt breeze, and chocolate graham cracker, and then crackling birch. As this combo was melting down, I thought I was really onto something. Like, it kind of smelled almost minty. Sometimes this crackling birch. Yeah, I feel like the K one is slightly fresher and almost minty compared to some of the others. So it was almost like this kind of minty, beachy, marshmallowish kind of thing. But then once it got to the end, it just, I don't know, everything just became too much. It got kind of sickly. I feel like if the Bonfire Bliss had come through more and kind of cut through with some smokiness, I would have enjoyed it more. But I didn't really get that. It just... I don't know, but I didn't enjoy it. So I wouldn't do that combo again. I do know that I like the K Bonfire Bliss and the Beach Nights. I hadn't tried the Crackling Birch before, so it might just be the K Crackling Birch that I just don't love or just overwhelmed. But anyway, not a combo I would do again. All Hands on Deck from Super Tarts. So this one is Ocean Sea Spray, Sea Moss, Sandalwood, and Ozone. Really nice masculine scent. It has citrusy notes to me. I'm not sure where they come from. But yeah, it's masculine and it's fresh, but it hasn't got that kind of blast you in the face with like deodorant kind of spray can deodorant sort of thing that some masculine scents do. So I quite enjoy it. I feel like it's a distant relative of Teddy Bee's Perfect Storm. It's not the same. It's definitely not like... I wouldn't say it's as good as that, but it is kind of related and I still really like it. So I would possibly get that one again, and it does throw very well. Really sad that I finished this. So Cozy Cookie Cake and Balsam from Teddy Bees. Vanilla Balsam Fraser Firs blended with our Cozy Cookie Cake, which is warm iced white cake, beach treats, marshmallow fireside, signature sugar cookies. I love, love, love this. So I enjoy Cozy Cookie Cake. I know a lot of people love Surfside Sweet Shop, which is like a beach nights or beach treats kind of cake arrangement and other sort of stuff, marshmallows and stuff. I don't like that one. That one's too sickly. But I do like Cozy Cookie Cakes. There's something about the marshmallow fireside in there with this little hint of sort of sweet smoky that just makes it work for me. But then the balsam and the Fraser fir in here makes it even better. And I'm kind of kicking myself that I finished this because in a couple of weeks I'll be doing my top 20 video for the year. And one of my rules for being in my top 20 is I have to have the wax. And now I don't have the wax, and this would have been in my top 20. So I did not think that through when I chose it. I just went, it's the day for it, because it was quite a chilly day for a November day. And so I picked it and I melted it. And Teddy Bees has not repoured this since the time that she did it late last year. I was really expecting this one to come back in this winter pre-order just gone. I didn't expect, because Cozy Cookie Cake has been in the last 2 pre-orders. Because Cozy Cookie Cake was in the last one, I expected it to be in this one, and that didn't happen. So I'm hoping maybe the next pre-order it'll come back, and then maybe it'll be in my top 20 next year. We'll see. I live in hope. Waxy Taffy Tub O Taffy in Mango Coconut Marshmallows. So this one is fresh mangoes, coconut milk and marshmallows. It's not bad. I've had better mango scents. It is a little bit sweet. I prefer mango sorbet. For a creamy marshmallow, I prefer mango sorbet, but I do like the kind of coconut thing that's going on in here. So nice, sweet, fruity, throws pretty well. I don't need it again, but it was nice. The bags. So I have L3 Charcoal Tonka Honey Palo Santo. I did not like this. I actually had to change this one out. It was one like charity bunch pack, and I did it in the warmer up here and through the lounge room. Oh, it's the honey. So honey, there's this honey oil floating about. It's the same as the Super Tarts one. It doesn't smell like honey. It smells quite musky, and it almost has like a smoky kind of scent to me. And it's a real love it or hate it scent for me. Like, there are some blends I really enjoy it in. There's at least one from Super Tarts I like it in. But there's others also from Super Tarts that I really dislike it in. And I did not like it here. Yeah, it was so strong and just overwhelming. But I actually had to change this one out. I couldn't keep melting it because it was super strong and just unpleasant. So yeah, that honey oil is really, really strange for me. I keep trying it because I have enjoyed it in certain blends, but it's so hard to get right. And it doesn't smell like honey. Waffle Bomb from Teddy Bees. So this is berry waffle cone, pumpkin pecan waffles, funnel cake, powdered sugar. This is a like, it's not a love for me. I always enjoy her pumpkin pecan waffles. Berry waffle cone is not a great favourite of mine. But it's a nice kind of berry bakery scent. Like, it's okay. It's not bad, but it's just not a favourite. A different berry scent to berry waffle cone will probably be better for me personally. Just needed to scull some water. It is quite a warm night tonight. The weather this time of year, weather up, down, all over the place. L3 Egyptian Amber, Palo Santo and Olive Branch. I quite like this one. I'm really into Egyptian Cotton and Egyptian Amber. They're probably completely different, but I like them both. This one's really hard to describe, but it just smelled nice. Like, it makes me think masculine. It also makes me think clean. It makes me think laundry. It makes me think woody, but it also isn't really any of those things, obviously. And it also was much stronger because in the bag here and on cold, it's not the strongest, but it actually threw quite well. So I think I probably would get that one again. I enjoyed it, even though I haven't done a very good job of explaining it. Chronicles from Super Tarts. So this one is, God, this font is so small. Pistachio biscuits, lingonberry jam, vanilla bean glaze, and clementine zest. I do like this one. I do have a habit though of melting it in the mornings. I always think of it as like a bakery scent, but it's not really. It's a fruity scent. I think because it's biscuits, but really it's jam, lingonberry jam and clementine zest. They are the citrus and the lingonberry are the strong parts of this blend. So yeah, it's more like a winter afternoon scent when you want something fruity but not like summer fruity. Yeah, so I like it. I don't know if I need to get it again. It threw pretty well, but yeah. Okay, honey pineapple zucchini bread marshmallow fluff. Love this, one of my favorites. I have more honey pineapple and zucchini bread up there without the mallow fluff this time. Her honey pineapple is an amazing pineapple oil. If you like your pineapple super sickly sweet, but not in a cloying and icky way. Like, I'm often not a sickly sweet melter, but for pineapple, the more syrupy, the better. But then the zucchini bread, just with that syrupiness, like they just balance each other out so well. I don't think it needed the marshmallow fluff, which is why I didn't add it this time around. It's already sweet enough, but it wasn't a bad addition. I just, figured it would be good without it. And from what I've smelled on it cold, it is. So love this. Like I said, I've gotten a slight variation of it. It's a great blend. Great throw. Just love it all around. Ebony Violet April's Dance. So this is Boom Boom Cream and Sweet on Paris type. It's okay. It's nothing crazy. It's pretty. It's very feminine, very floral. I'm getting a lot of the floral off the Sweet on Paris type, even though it's meant to be more like a blackberry kind of lemon thing. In this, with the Boom Boom Cream, it pulls floral. So it's pretty, it's girly. I do like the kind of blackberry zing to it, but it's nothing crazy good. I will say this one, and it was poured, close to 3. God, I can't do maths. 21, 22. Yeah, it was close to 3 years old. So I will say the throw on this was pretty light compared to what I remember. But I have let it sit for some time, so that's not unsurprising. I kind of figure anything, I like my wax to last up to 2 years. If it gets past 2 years and it's still throwing any extra time with it, I think it's just, just good, I guess. If it lasts less than 2 years, I tend to be, it happens. I get it. It happens with some oils, but just my kind of benchmark is like that 2-year mark. I sort of feel like most wax should last about that. I know your mileage may vary, all of that sort of stuff, but that's just how I feel. Super Tarts Harry's Holiday. So this one is French Baguette, Magically Delicious, and Blue Sugar. I have loved this scent, but this bag has never thrown for me. Like, just the first clamshell I had of it, perfect, like just perfect Blue Sugar, bakery delicious. This bag, no throw, or very light throw, I should say. So I don't know what happened. I will get it again, hopefully in the clamshell. It's hard to choose with Super Tarts these days what form you want, because she has scaled down. She pours. Sometimes she does clamshells, but a lot of the time she does other shapes, or she does, and it's fine. But I don't even know if it was the shape or if it was just this particular batch. I don't know. Anyway. Dessa's Homespun Scents Vanilla Butter Fudge Palo Santo. Love this combo. I love this combo from pretty much any vendor. Like, it's just a really amazing, simple bakery Palo Santo combo. Like, if you really enjoy your bakery Palo Santos, this is just so effective, because vanilla butter fudge, to me, in some ways it is like a bakery blend of a few things. Like, to me it's like a bakery blend of some vanilla, some fresh baked bread, and possibly something else, maybe like a cookie or something. I don't know exactly, but it feels more well-rounded than just a fudge. Don't know why. Which means I feel like it's a really good one when you're doing a simple thing like this, which is just 2 oils, that you can put it in there and it smells a lot more well-rounded than what you would think for a single oil. So great combo. I would definitely do this again from either Dessa or whoever. It's just always good. Ebony Violet Sol de Janeiro, Bon Dia Bright Sol de Janeiro. So Black Amber Plum, Creme de Cassis, Warm Vanilla, Softwoods, Jasmine Blooms and Musk. Really pretty. I do enjoy the Bon Dia Bright scent, and I reckon this one is the best one. Like, I've had it from a few vendors, and I just think Ebony Violet had the best oil. Ebony Violet often had the best perfume oils. Like, I was often not like a big perfume melter, but when it came to Ebony Violet, I would trust, because she seemed to have the best ones. So yeah, it was really pretty, uplifting, fruity scent. She's not pouring anymore, is she? I don't know. I haven't paid that much attention, but I haven't seen anything about Ebony Violet for a while, so I'm kind of thinking probably not. But if she was still pouring, this is probably the only vendor I would actually buy this scent from again. Other vendors that I tried that oil from, it was just a bit flat. It felt a little bit flat, you know. L3 Mountain Dew Vanilla Ice Cream Key Lime Pie Margarita. This was nice. I really enjoyed this one actually. I did it down in the kitchen. I did it, no sorry, in the lounge room and in here. Kind of creamy, citrusy, a bit extra zingy with the margarita and the Mountain Dew. It was nice. It was just like a kind of creamy, zingy lime, but not like a super citrusy zingy, like not like a soup. It wasn't like a lime zing. The zing came because I don't like a creamy lime where it's super citrusy. But this one, the zinginess that I keep talking about, came from the margarita and the Mountain Dew. So that was good. So I actually probably would get that one again. That's probably been the first one from that sampler that I've really kind of gotten into. It threw pretty well as well. The Pharmacist's Daughter Blue Ridge. So this is Blue Sugar Patchouli Rain and Driftwood. Not a terrible combo. Like, it was fine. It just wasn't anything really inspiring or grabbing for me. Yeah, masculine, woodsy, patchouli. You know, I think you kind of know what you're getting with that one. So it was okay. Medium throw. Yeah, don't need to get that one again, but it was fine for what it was. L3 pretzel, zucchini bread, brown sugar. I can't believe I used to hate pretzel. I really just, some of these scents I just do an absolute 180 on. Because this was just so good. Like, I do think it was good that it was pretzel and brown sugar, because the brown sugar, the salty and the sweet, kind of balanced each other out. Just smelled really good on that zucchini bread base. So I really liked it. Like, I wouldn't do pretzel and zucchini bread on its own. That would be too salty. So the brown sugar, perfect addition. Medium to high throw. Could have been a little bit stronger. I do sometimes find, though, these bougie bars, I only do one, like, rectangle at a time. And for me, sometimes that's not quite enough for an L3 warmer. I probably should have done 1.5. So while I say it didn't throw as well as I would have liked, it's possibly just because I didn't put enough in the warmer. So that's fine. I would get that scent again, actually. I think I really liked it. L3 Roasted Coffee Birthday Cake Mellow Fireside. Another one I really enjoyed. Very sweet, I would say. Birthday cake, I think, is kind of dominant. And then the sweetness of the Mellow Fireside kind of played up. But the roasted coffee in here, I love her roasted coffee. It's just so, it's very bakery coffee. It's not a strong coffee, but it's delicious. And the slight hint of smoky from the Mellow Fireside, it was really nice. Same thing, kind of medium throw, but I would possibly get that one again. Not in big quantities, but I'd be happy to have it again. And then I've got Teddy Bees Sweet and Smoky. So this is Sugar Cookie, Cinnamon Spice Vanilla, Sensual Vanilla with a background of warm smoked wood. I blended with this with Teddy Bees Palo Santo. So, Sage, Vanilla, Mint, Citrus, and Cedar. I don't think those are the notes, but anyway. This was a great combo. It was a bit of an impulse. Like, I grabbed the Palo Santo and I was like, I really want to blend with Palo Santo. And then I went digging through the collection. And I was going to melt the this one in a separate warmer and do the Palo with something else. And then I went, you know what? Sweet and smoky sounds like it would be good with Palo. And it really was. Like, it was a really, really nice combo. I would possibly request, I might for the next pre-order list, request Sweet and Smoky plus Palo Santo. Because I just think either layered or to get blended together, I think it's a really nice addition in this mix. I feel like maybe Palo was, I don't want to say missing, because I did enjoy this blend, but I just preferred it with Palo. It just kind of brought out the stuff that I liked in this blend a lot more. Medium to high throw. I would get this one again, but I would be more likely to get it if it had Palo in it. Alright, so that is all of the empties. Now we'll move on to the unempties, of which there is also a few. So Tea Time Tarts, Christmas Cactus. Cactus Pine Sea Salt. Really nice scent. I really like the idea of blending pine with cactus and sea salt. I will say the pine could have been stronger. Like, this is a very cactus and sea salt heavy scent, but the pine notes are nice. It was sort of medium throat. I would have liked more. It was mostly cactus and sea salt, to be fair. So I definitely would have liked to get more pine. The little hints of pine I enjoyed, but I was just wanting more of it, you know. I possibly would get it again, but I'd like more pine. Tea Time Tarts Till Death Do Us Part. Zucchini bread drizzled with brown sugar, espresso cream. Really nice. Very warm bakery. Definitely espresso, but you can definitely tell how that brown sugar kind of, not softens it, but just cuts the sharpness of the espresso and the cream as well, I guess. So, I quite like this one. It was sort of medium to high throw. I mean, I'm still just not so enthusiastic about coffee scents that I feel like I must get it again, but it is one that I would contemplate getting again, especially if I do ever get back into the coffee scents. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but if it did, maybe. Tea Time Tarts, Key Lime Sorbetto, Key Lime Cocoa Sorbetto, Key Lime Pie Cocoa Colada Sorbetto. This was nice. This was quite nice. Yeah, it was a good balance of, you get kind of that sharpness from the sorbetto. Coca Colada, is that like coconut and pina colada? Anyway. So yeah, there's elements of sweet and creamy, and then there's elements of just a sharp kind of tanginess. Balanced quite well. I melted it at the same time as I did that key lime margarita scent from L3, and I did find definitely not the same scent by any means, but they complemented each other really well because they were key lime scents that had an added zingy sharpness to it, but not like a lime citrusy sharpness. So I appreciated that. So I like this one as well, and I reckon I would probably get it again. It threw pretty well. Panda Snacks from Tea Time Tarts. This one is aloe, fresh mint, fresh cucumber, orchid, mint leaf, and lemon sugar. This one was okay. I'd say it was medium throw at best. I don't think it performed super well. It's not bad. Like, it's fresh. It's a touch minty. It's a touch lemony. It's got sweetness. Like, it's got all of that stuff there. As a blend, I just don't think it super wows me. And yeah, the throw could have been better for sure. So it was okay. I didn't need to get that one again though. L3 Patchouli Pink Sugar Palo Santo. I did have thoughts about this one, but I melted it right at the start of the 2-week melting period that we're talking about. And do you think I can remember what those thoughts are now? I didn't like it that much. It's very powdery feminine. I don't know why. It doesn't really smell like patchouli or palo at all. It just came across as a really powdery feminine scent. Well, that's what it's giving me now, and I'm pretty sure that's what I got at the time. So, yeah, I didn't love that one. When it arrived, it was really strongly patchouli-like, so I don't know what's happened there. But anyway, probably not a repurchase. Dessa's Palo Evergreen and Orange, Palo Santo Siberian Pine, Fraser Fir, Fresh Oranges. This is just such a good combo. Oh my god. Palo Santo with orangey tree scents is just really good, and this one is just fabulous. It's just so good. Only thing is, and I have let this one sit for a while, I feel like the throw could have been better, but I did only one square, and sometimes I think I often do 1.5 of these, so but still love it, and it has been a repurchase, and it will continue to be a repurchase. Like, it is just a really good scent. Rose Girls Autumn Walk. So this is Juicy Apple, Ocean Air, and Rain. This was nice. This was really nice. I think it is quite similar to the Omen from Super Tarts, which is also like an apple, air, ocean breeze. I don't know. yeah, I think that the apple is definitely stronger here. This one is quite a strong apple, but which normally I wouldn't be a huge fan of, but I feel like the rain and the fresh scents are just really kind of, I don't know, spinning it into something that I enjoy. So I enjoyed it. It threw quite well. It's possibly a repurchase. I don't know. We'll see. From Rose Girls as well, I also did Autumn Mountain. So this one is Cider Lane Dunk My Donut Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This one is, honestly, this is my second bag of it. This is fast turning into an absolute favourite of mine. May even feature in my top 20 this year. Let's see. And in some ways, it's very basic. Like Cider Lane, pumpkin pecan waffles, and a donut scent. Vendors have been doing that since the dawn of vendor wax, right? But first of all, her Cider Lane is one of the few Cider Lanes I can tolerate. The Cider Lane, just for some reason, smells really soapy to me for so many vendors, but not the Rose Girls one, or at least not in here. I haven't tried it. I've not tried Rose Girls Cider Lane in many blends, but here, it's not soapy. And then the pumpkin pecan waffles is a nice, you know, kind of sweet bakery. And then Dunk My Donut, I think, is not normally a favourite, but just in this blend, it works. So yeah, I put this one on and it's strong and it lasts all day, which is very unusual for a Rose Girls bakery for me. So yeah, just love, love, love this set. So absolutely get that one again. Okay, Fresh Start. So this one is Oak Moss, Amber, Driftwood Flannel Sheets. I don't remember this one at all. It's very flannelly. Actually, no, I think I do remember this and all I got was flannel. Which is odd because normally Oak Moss and Amber is quite, you know, it usually comes through. I could smell a touch of it here, but really when it was melting, all I could smell was flannel. So I'll try it again, but right now I don't think I need to repurchase that one. K, the Red Sea. So this is Sea Salt, Eucalyptus, Plum, Dark Muscat, and Cherry. This one was so pretty. This one's a house blend. It was really, really nice. I do often like a good plum scent. And this one is just the right combination of a little bit, like a touch of freshness, but like deep fruits. It's not really like heavily cherry-like at all. It is so, so nice. Throw was a medium high. Like it definitely could have been punchier, but it was fine for what it was. Like I wasn't complaining about it. I just would have liked to get a bit more from it. But definitely I would repurchase this. This one was really, really good. It started another clam of Cactus, Sea Salt, Buttercream, Palo Santo from Super Tarts. This one, I love it. It's so unique. Like, there's just nothing else out there like it. Cactus and Sea Salt with Buttercream. I don't know. That's just one of those crazy Super Tarts ideas that just works. Super Tarts is just that brand for me. Like, she can just throw crazy things together and they should not work, but they do. And then the Palo Santo, it's not super strong, but it just... there's a little woodiness there, you know? So, love this. We'll always get it again if it's offered. It's just so, so good. This is one I haven't melted in a long time. So, this is Southbound Candle Co. Sugar Cookie Latte. Fresh baked sugar cookies with sweet vanilla, roasted coffee bean, sweet cream. One of the first coffee scents that I absolutely fell in love with. Then I stopped kind of wanting to melt coffee scents. So, I've had a couple more clamshells because I stocked up on so many. So, I've had my clamshells just sitting there not doing anything. But it is still perfection. Like, it is still just the best creamy bakery coffee scent that I've ever smelled. It's throwing stronger than it ever has before, even though it's been sitting there for a good couple of years or 2.5 years. It's just delicious. So, even though I still don't love the coffee scents, that one, it actually, now I'm smelling it, and I think I melted it at the same time as my other... I don't like calling it a coffee scent, but Cafe Cubano Spiced Oat Milk, which is my all-time kind of favorite cozy scent. There's a... I'm not going to say they're the same, but they have similar vibes to me, is what I will say. So, yeah. When I'm looking for a coffee scent, that's the vibes I'm looking for. Rose Girls, Don't Be Salty. So this is Cucumber Rain, Salty Sea Air. I know I've really loved this one in the past. This time... I don't know if it's changed because it has been sitting there for a while or if I just kind of got over it. But yeah, like it's salty. I feel like I can't smell the rain as much in here as I used to. Like, it was always a super salty scent, but I felt like you could smell the rain. This time it was really just cucumber and rain. Sorry, salty sea air. So, and I love salty sea air, don't get me wrong, but just it's so salty. I feel like my mouth is kind of drying out just thinking about it. So, yeah, I didn't love it this time around for some reason. L3, sea salt, sandalwood, seagrass, and sage. I think this was just sea salty from memory. Yeah, typical kind of seagrassy, sea salty scent. I feel like I've smelled it before. The sandalwood, you know, I don't really recall it coming through. Throw was pretty good, but yeah, nothing special, nothing to get again. I blended this. Where is what I blended it with? It doesn't really matter because I could. So I did Arugula, Rocket, which is rocket, bergamot, basil, green leaf, lily, and lime. I blended it with something, but I can't remember what it was. And the reason I can't remember what it was is because this scent completely overpowered the other scent. So it's fine because it smells good, but it is a really tricky one to blend. So, but it's just a beautiful green herbal scent. Like, I definitely recommend it. It's super strong, but yeah, just tricky to blend. Last scent for this week, Little Pumpkin Beach Party from Teddy Bees. So this is beach nights, pumpkin cupcakes, and marshmallow fluff. I mean, this one was always a gamble for me because I'm just not a pumpkin fan, but it was nice. It was fine. It was a nice kind of lightweight, sort of sweetened pumpkin scent with slight beachy tones. So it was fine. Yeah, it was fine. Threw pretty well. It was quite strong. I don't think I need to get it again. Like, yeah, it was fine. That's it. That's everything that well, not everything I melted, but, you know, everything that I finished and everything that I started or blended this week. I do have a 4-water box that I pushed out the other day. It is kind of a big one. I definitely need to slow things down again. I was pretty good the first half of the year, second half of the year. Because it's got 6 orders in it. It's got Teddy Bees, pre-order. It's got 2 L3 orders. It's got one with a couple of samplers and one that was the Halloween sale, I think. It's got a Rose Girls pre-order, I think. Or ready to ship, I can't remember. It's got a Rose Girls order in it. It's got a Super Tarts ready to ship and a Dessa's pre-order. So, anyway, so good stuff. But God knows how long it will take because, you know, this time of year, everything always takes a long time. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you're all doing really well and I'll talk to you all again soon.